based on the 1987 movie of the same name. RoboCop allows the player to control RoboCop. The majority of the game is a side-scroller. RoboCop can punch unarmed citizens and shoot armed citizens. RoboCop includes elements from both beat 'em up and run. In gun video games, RoboCop has 4 functions he can use. The infrared vision function lets RoboCop detect weak walls that can be punched in order to reveal shortcuts. In most levels, RoboCop walks from left to right, shooting his gun at hordes of enemies that intend to kill him with bullets. Chainsaws or their fists. Stages include the streets of Detroit. Arcade version of RoboCop 2 is a 2D side-scrolling shooter with 2.5D gameplay that puts players in the shoes of RoboCop. You fight a variety of enemies including street scum, walking corpses, mechs, robots, and bosses. In other versions of RoboCop 2, the main attraction are the platform levels. The player controls RoboCop on his way to specific goals. The primary goal that ends the level is the destruction of the new drug plant or the arrest of a major villain. Secondary goals include picking up new missions have various objectives, such as destroying nuke drug canisters or killing all the enemies. If you didn't kill enough, you'll be transported to a training mission, which is a first-person perspective shoot 'em up. RoboCop 3 for the NES is a platform shooter game, starring the eponymous metal cyborg. The NES version is quite different. There's no first-person shooting level, instead. The first level is an exclusive side-scrolling stage. RoboCop 3 is a side-scrolling platform shooter. You get missions, which are divided into several smaller levels. The levels usually consist of several platforms and are heavily populated by enemies who shoot at you. You can gather special repair kits, which will be used to restore your health after you've completed a level. RoboCop 3 is more of a shooter than its predecessors, having more and tougher enemies. F-29 Retaliator developed this particular use of the RoboCop license and produced something different from most film licenses. While it featured a succession of levels based around sections of the movie, these were highly varied and presented in polygon 3D graphics. RoboCop vs. the Terminator on Sega systems is only loosely based on the comic. The player controls RoboCop, who during his duty of policing the streets of Detroit is lured into a trap by Terminators sent from the future by uploading himself into the computer network. RoboCop starts with the Auto 9, which has unlimited ammunition. Other weapons may be more powerful but contain limited ammo. Beginning the game on a mission of law enforcement, you soon meet up with Flo and must engage in battle against Terminators. RoboCop is 2001 primarily a top-down action game on GBC. RoboCop can move up, down, left, and right across the map. Enemy units should be shot at to engage, while civilian units need to be protected. RoboCop was released in 2003. RoboCop will have to get to the bottom of all of these mysteries through 9 missions. Gameplay is handled as a typical first-person shooter. With various RoboCop enhancements, his HUD is projected on screen and points out available targets. RoboCop 2D is a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up game that has retained some of the elements of the arcade games such as ammunition styles, but also adds new gameplay mechanics such as a bullet time feature called overclocking. RoboCop is back. This time Skynet is after RoboCop, who is trapped in Los Angeles in the year 2029. RoboCop 2D 2, RoboCop vs. Terminator is a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up game. RoboCop walks from left to right shooting bad guys with guns. RoboCop is a mobile game based on the 2014 movie with the same name. The player controls Alex Murphy through the Omnicorpo CP simulation training to become RoboCop. The game is a third-person cover-based shooter similar to other Glue mobile games. RoboCop Rogue City is a first-person shooter game developed by Teon and published by Nikon. The game features an original storyline based on the RoboCop films. With Peter Weller reprising his role as the titular character, the player must clear the city of criminals, conduct investigations, and can also give out parking tickets. The game is set in between the films RoboCop 2 and RoboCop 3.